Hi everyone. The last topic, combination basics. So here you have to remember these formulas. Already you would have studied. NCR is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial, and NCR is equal to n minus r. NC0 is also 1. Okay. So these are the formulas you know already. And I'll explain this. I'll give you some examples so that this will be very useful formula. Okay. So for example, if I consider 10C7, usually how will you find out? We'll start from 10, then 7 numbers you have to write, right? So 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 divided by, you have to start from 1 and you have to write up to 7 numbers. So 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7 and 4, 5, 6, 7, they will get cancelled. So you are getting 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 1 into 2 into 3. Right? Now instead of this 10C7, we can use this formula and we can write 10C3. How? NCR. Here you see the value of R. And NCN minus R. See the value of n minus R. Here n is 10, R is 7. So here R is 7 first. And what is n minus R? 10 minus 7, which is 3. So we have 7 as R value and n minus R value is 3, which is smaller 3. So this will be easier, right? So 10C7 can be written as 10C3. So 10C3 means 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 1 into 2 into 3. So this formula is very useful formula. Okay. Remember this. Next is one problem in a combination. Using this, if you understand this question, you will be able to write all the, because I have covered all the possibilities in one question itself. Okay. A bag contains 5 red, 4 blue and 3 yellow balls. Right? In how many ways can 3 balls be drawn such that we have some condition? We'll see one by one. Now we have how many red balls? 5 red balls, 4 blue balls and 3 yellow balls, right? 5 red, 4 blue and 3 yellow balls. What is the first question? I'm taking how many balls? 3 balls. And what is the condition? All of them are red colors. Okay. So totally there are how many balls? 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12 balls are there. Totally there are 12 balls. Okay. Now I am taking from this, in the bag we have 12 balls. I am taking 3 balls. I am picking 3 balls from the bag. And what is the first condition? First question A. All of them are of red color. So I need not bother about these two now. Right? So only 5 red balls. From the 5 I am taking 3 red balls. So 5C3. 5 red balls are there. I am taking 3. Now why we are using combination? You should know. Here you should know the main difference between permutation and combination. I don't have the R1, R2, R3. Like that it is not there. R4 and R5. 5 red balls are there. They are not labeled like this. So I need not. If you pick any red ball, we don't know whether it is R1 or R2 or R3. We don't know. We are not bothered about the order at all. Therefore, we are using combination. Okay. So from the 5 red balls, I am selecting 3 red balls. So that is why it is 5C3. Understood? Now, second condition, second problem. 2 red and 1 yellow. 2 red and 1 yellow. How many balls we are going to pick up? 3. From this, 2 red ball, 1 yellow ball. See, from this, in between, 2 red ball, 1 yellow ball. In between, I have to use and. Why should I use and? See, from 12 balls from the box, I have to pick up 3 balls. When this is done, our goal is not reached. I have not yet taken 3 balls. I have taken only 2 balls now. Okay. So my goal is not over, not reached. So one more ball I have to pick up, right? Therefore, this should happen and this should happen. That is why. Then only our aim will be filled, right? So 3 balls I want. 2 red balls if I am taking. It is not over. The task is not completed, right? So 2 red balls and one more is to be done. 1 yellow ball. Okay. So 3 balls we are going to pick up. So after 2 you cannot stop. So this should happen and this should also happen, right? That is why it is and, in between and. Now coming to this. 2 red ball. How many red balls are there? 5 red balls are there. From this, how much I am going to pick? Only 2. Okay. And how many yellow balls are there? 3 yellow balls are there. How many I am going to take from that? 1. So and means, I asked you to remember, and means multiplication, or means addition. So 5C2 into 3C1. This is the answer. Okay. Understood? And third part. What is the third question? All are of different colors. All are of different colors. From the 12 balls, I want to take 3. How many colors are available? How many different colors are available? One red, blue and yellow. Okay. So I have to take, I want 3 balls. So from each color I want to take 1. So I want to take 1 red ball, 1 blue ball, 1 yellow ball. What is the symbol in between? With 1, it is, my task is not completed. So and 1 ball. This should happen and this should happen and this should also happen. Right? Understood? So this should happen, this should happen, this should happen. All the 3, after completing all the 3, then only our task will be completed. Right? So now easily you can write how many red balls are there? 5. From that I am taking 1. How many blue balls are there? 4. From that I am taking 1. So it is 4C1. And 3 yellow balls are there. I am taking 1 from that. This should happen and this should happen and this should happen. And means what? Multiplication. So 5C1, 4C1 and 3C1. Okay. Next question is, fourth one is, all are of same color. All are of same color. So what do you mean by this? I may take all the 3 red balls. I may take all the 3 blue balls. I may take all the 3 yellow balls. So what is the symbol in between? See, in the previous question, if I am taking 1 red ball, it is not completed. I have to take 2 more balls. After taking this also, it is not completed. I have to take 1 more ball, right? So here, 3 red balls if I am taking, it is over. Okay. So either I can take 3 red balls, or I can take 3 blue balls, or I can take 3 yellow balls. Okay. I hope you understood the difference between and or. By completing this, our task is not over. That's why this should happen and this should happen in the previous questions. Now here, this should happen, or if I am taking all the 3, if I am picking 3 red balls, 3 balls, if all the 3 of them are red, my task is completed. I need not go for the next one, right? So this should happen, or this should happen, or this should happen. So how many red balls are there? 5 red balls are there. From that I am taking 3 red balls. And how many blue balls are there? 4. So from 4 I am taking 3. 3 yellow balls are there. I am taking 3. So in between, here you have to be careful. R means addition. Therefore 5C3 plus 4C3 plus 3C3. Okay. Understood all of you? Next is last part. At least 1 red ball. At least 1 red ball. At least 1 red ball means what? What are all the combinations we can get? How many balls are there? 5 red balls are there. 4 blue balls are there. 1 yellow ball is, 3 yellow balls are there. Okay. Now, at least 1 red ball means the combinations are, How many balls we need? 3 balls we need, right? So 1 red ball and 2 others. It may be for the remaining, no condition is given. Okay, so it may be blue or yellow. We need not bother about that. So we can combine these two together. We can generally name it as others. So 1 red ball and 2 others. With this one, it is not completed, right? Therefore, 1 red ball and 2 others, or 2 red ball and 1 other, and 3 at least red ball. So 3 red ball and 0 others. So we have to find out either this one or this one or this one. So instead of that, we can do easily. You can write the total number of possible ways. What is the remaining one? 0 red ball, 0 another possibility, 0 red ball and 3 others, right? So instead of finding 1, 2, 3 possibilities, I can find total number of possible ways and remove this out. So I'll get all the 3. So total number of possible ways minus no red ball. 0 red ball means what? No red ball. Okay. So totally there are how many balls are there? 12. Total number of possible ways. I am taking 3 from the bag. Totally there are 12 balls in the bag. I am taking 3 balls from that. Minus no red ball means 0 red ball. That means what? All the 3 are from the other. Okay. So others, how many remaining are there? 7 remaining balls are there. It may be blue or yellow, but nothing, no other condition is given. So we can consider them together. So 7 from taking 3 balls, right? So 7C3. So instead of finding all these options, you can find out 12C3 minus 7C3. Okay, I hope you understood this. And in probability, we have actually the difference between probability and permutation combination. There is a small difference. I'll tell you what it is, or now itself I'll tell you. Permutation and combination, whatever we have studied now, this is going to be useful in probability. Whatever we have done, these are going to be the numerator in the probability. Okay, so when you are studying probability, you should know the numerator. So the basic is permutation and combination only. Okay, so in the probability, I'll explain the cards problems also, right? And I'll give you one more question for practice. See, in how many ways can the letters of the word selection be arranged such that all vowels are together, all vowels are not together? Okay. And try to answer this. You have studied, now you have to combine the conditions. You know arrangement of letters. I have given a separate video for that, how to arrange the letters. You go through that. So arrangement is one condition, and together and not together we have explained in part 3 or part 4. I have explained together and not together. Permutation basics, it is available, right? If you go through that, these two are to be combined now. So try to complete this question and I'll give the answer later in the next class. Okay. Thank you.